Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome to Scottish Geeks. Today we're going to be talking about the husbands of River Song, the Doctor Who Christmas special, of course, and there will be spoilers. Anyway, how are you guys? Have you had a great Christmas? For me, it's a good old bomb bug. Yeah, you see that? I made that. I made that. I was bored earlier on. Anyway, so yes, the husbands of River Song. The Christmas special. The Christmas specials as of late have been very, very, very good, actually. And as a whole, some of the last season was a little bit meh, but it was generally okay. I'm not too sure about the final episode, but hopefully Clara has gone for good. No offence to Clara Oswald, of course. Anyway, getting on to the episode, the Doctor is mistaken for someone else because, of course, River Song has not seen his new face. She doesn't believe he could have a new face. He has a finite number of faces and she knows them all apparently. Anyway, so yes. So they meet up and River apparently has a new husband, or husbands apparently. The first of which is King Hydroflax. What an awesome name, Hydroflax. Doesn't roll off the tongue per se, but I like the name. But yeah, King Hydroflax, tyrant, despot, evil king, robot with a human head type thing stuck to it, with a diamond inserted into his skull by means of a gun, possibly. Anyway, so River basically married this guy to get the diamond, the swallowed the fly, the wiggled and wriggled and jiggled inside her. Oh, you know, those things just seem to happen all the bloody time, you know. But anyway, so the Doctor and River escape with the head, and the robot body apparently has a life of its own and a mind of its own. It likes being part of the body, so River goes, they find the TARDIS, she still doesn't know it's the Doctor, and the best thing in the whole of Doctor Who happened. The Doctor got to say what everyone else says, and says it with such grandeur and splendour, but nobody's listening because River is doing something else. But it was fun. I enjoyed that part. I did sort of enjoyed that part. Yeah, so moving on. Right, so flappy hands and all that. I don't know why. I'm wearing my dressing gown because I'm cold, okay? I think I might have said that already. I don't know. Maybe I just thought it. Possible. So anyway, they go to sell the diamond, but they can't go anywhere yet because apparently the TARDIS will not fly because it recognises two biometric signatures. There is a body in the outside and the head in the inside, so the doors won't seal, so the robot body comes in with a couple of new heads. Really don't give a shit about those characters. They mean nothing to me. Oh, Vienna. Yeah. So, new head body thing comes in. They transport themselves to a flying ship. Initially thought it was the Titanic for some reason. So River Song's got a buyer. The buyer comes in. They go into the restaurant. She still has no idea who the Doctor is. He's dropped her so many hints. I spent the entire episode going, for fuck's sake, River. Seriously. He couldn't do it if he held a sign above his head saying, I am the Doctor. You still wouldn't have got it. It's his TARDIS. You were in it. Blah, blah, blah. He knew it. Oh, for fuck's sake. When did River get so unobservant? So anyway, so they go into the restaurant. The buyer comes in. Weird guy called Scratch. Got a big slice along his face. What do you know? The expected happens. It's an openable section. My hands are flapping again. Sorry. And it's got like an orb with bank things in it. I wouldn't trust it, put it that way. But apparently Scratch has brought a few friends along. In fact, the entire rest of the ship, apart from the staff, are members of his species, and all worship King Hydroflax. Let's say that one more time. Hydroflax. Excellent. And yeah, so Hydroflax comes out, the body comes out, determines that Hydroflax isn't a good enough body. Hydroflax, done. Dust, basically. Diamond there. Everything's fine. Everyone's happy. Well, not quite. The body needs a new head and decides to choose the Time Lord, the Doctor. There's this big, huge speech about who the Doctor is, and the blue guy reads the diary, and oh god, it's very convoluted. It was the most irritating yet fun episodes I've ever seen. Oh, by the way, Sonic Trail. Just thought I'd say Sonic Trail. And you see the screwdriver getting used once. There was no ceremony about it. I'd have liked a little bit more ceremony about the new Sonic screwdriver. Really. Because they got rid of... The sunglasses are still in it. I thought they were going to get rid of the sunglasses. I'm fucking pissed off with the sunglasses. Whatever. Right, anyway, so... Hydroflax dead. Body wants the Doctor's head. Everyone eventually realises it's the Doctor. And River goes, oh my god, it's you! Ah! But well, you know what's going to happen next. The Doctor saves the day, basically. The ship crashes in, and they talk about the singing towers, and the whole thing comes full circle. The Doctor gives River the sonic screwdriver as a gift, not the new one, the old one, with the red light and stuff. The one you see when you first see River Song, and that's where she's going to die. But she spends one more night in this singing tower of and yes. But, it says, one night lasts 24 years in that area. Oh yes, oh yes. Nice little touch at the end. And they both lived happily ever after. And they got rid of, and then they got rid of the happily ever after, and then they got rid of the lived section of it. So, you know, I don't know, I just, I get the idea that Stephen Moffat's concentrations are laying elsewhere just now. There's a new Sherlock series coming out. Apparently we're not getting a full season of Doctor Who next year. That is just rumour though. It could be true, it might not be true, but apparently they're starting filming in May. But, you know, it's like, Stephen Moffat, for some reason, has to be there for the entire season, otherwise the entire season doesn't get made. Which I think is stupid. It's really dumb. It's like, so what if you're not there? Hand the reins over to someone else for a little while. You must have underlings. Seriously, dude. Come on. Give it to someone else for a shot. But, you know, I'm not saying get rid of Moffat. I'm just saying that he should maybe delegate a little bit so he can do Sherlock at the same time. And I like both shows. You know, Sherlock's usually only about 4 or 5 episodes. And, I don't know. I liked the episode, but I didn't love the episode. The Sonic Chow was... They built it up too much in my mind. I'm guilty of that myself. I built it up myself a bit too much, and I just thought there'd be a bit more to it than that. There would be a bit more going on. It was Christmassy-ish. Stuff happened. Doctor's the Doctor. Now River knows there's a new Doctor, but she's going to die, so she can't tell the rest of the Doctors. Her diary's nearly finished. Oh, whatever. So, is this the end of the River Song character being in it? Maybe. I liked River Song, but I don't like what she's became. She's very unobservant. She's not like her old self. It seems kind of hastily put together, especially after everything. And the Doctor looked as to be completely over Clara. I wasn't expecting that so quickly. I thought there was going to be some sort of long drawn out thing where he... Yeah, I know he's supposed to have forgotten her, but I would have thought there'd be something there, you know, some little reminders here and there that they wouldn't trigger his memory, but they make him feel something. Yeah, I just don't know. Well, we've got another good while before the next lot of Doctor Who stuff comes out, so if you want me to do any more reviews of anything, just leave me some suggestions in the comments below. I can't go to the movies or anything like that, so it'd have to be stuff on TV. Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later, but until then... Bombug!